So last month we had this legend sitting beside me, South African ultra distance running legend, champion Ryan Sands on the couch talking about his hopes of setting a new record, tackling probably the toughest, or one of at least the toughest trails out there, the Great Himalaya Trail. And you wanted to do a record attempt in the process. It's 1,500 kilometers in less than a month, okay? So in the early hours of Sunday morning, you returned in a time along with, of course, Expresso, who thankfully is also still alive, having done the trek in 25 days, 3 hours and 24 minutes, which is a record, dude.
Shot. Thanks so much.
Congratulations,
Thanks,
man.
eh?
I'm just happy to have you here. Record or no record, you are here, you made it. That looks like just about the harshest terrain that you could put yourself into. Never mind racing, just surviving. You are still alive. Are you a changed man? What was it like, man?
Yeah, for sure. It's definitely the most wild experience I've ever had. The biggest adventure of my life. And I think I joked with Rainer with about 3 days to go saying, cool, I think I'm adventured out now. I'm ready to put a suit and tie on and work a 9 to 5 again. It was just so out there and so wild. But yeah, looking back at it now, yeah, couldn't have asked for anything more, and it definitely tested us and put us on the edge a couple of times. And there were a couple of times we didn't think we were going to make it, to be honest.
Do you mean that in a sense of making the record, or make it like living at sub-zero temperatures, this unbelievable terrain, starvation? What was the toughest challenge, do you think?
Yeah, I think there are a few times where it was touch and go, like in the Dolpha region. It was just so remote and extreme. We thought there'd be a lot more kind of villages that we would be able to stay at, and there was just nothing there. We battled to get food. We struggled to get accommodation. We had to stay in a monastery one night. Other night we had to beg to a monk to stay in their house, and just Rainer got really bad frostbite. It was just really extreme in the Dolpha region. And that was really early on, and I think mentally that really knocked us.
Yeah, man.
So
this is your movie. This is your biopic right there, dude. I think you've done it. What do you think was the best part about this? Obviously, you've mentioned Rainer just about every sentence that so this must have brought you guys together. But what was the highlight, do you think, for you?
The highlight, I definitely think that the Annapurna region, just for me, it was a favorite day. It was just really epic conditions, really beautiful, and that kind of majestical kind of Himalayan look and feel, and just to be up in these high mountains. I definitely think that was cool. And then also just the interaction with the local people. I'm still blown away, and I get quite emotional how these people would knock on people's doors at 8, 9 o'clock at night. It was dark, and have nowhere to stay, have no food, and they would just let us in to sleep and invite us in, give us their beds, and they would go and sleep somewhere else. And yeah, it's just absolutely incredible how welcoming these people were and accommodating.
Will you do it again? Can you do it again? Can your body take it again?
No, I think it's as I said, I think I'm super stoked to have done it and achieved it, but I think that's just kind of, I think, as far as I want to push the kind of adventure aspect of things. Yeah.
Buddy, well, when you do put that suit and tie on, come back in here because we'll do an interview about that, because that would be just as momentous. But welcome back, dude. We're so proud of you, man. Well done, and please pass our best on to Reno as well. It really is something so special, and congratulations on the record, man.
Thanks so much.
I'm going to shake your hand for about the 10th time this morning.
Thanks,
absolutely amazing to have Ryan back, safe and sound, having achieved, I think, what just a handful of people want to. And now, to boot, he set a brand new world record.